Well, Rand Paul kind of called out the president today. Well, sort of, kind of. I want you to listen to this, and then we'll take it on the other side.
You believe President Trump's instincts comport with your instincts when it comes to national security and foreign policy. But his advisors are in a different place. Does that bother you, or is that healthy?
I'll give you an example. You know, I'm on the Foreign Relations Committee, and all of his nominees come before me. And I even warned some of them in private. I'm going to ask you, do you agree with President Trump that the Iraq War was a mistake? Most of them don't agree with him. He keeps appointing people to represent him that think the Iraq War was just great. They'd love Dick Cheney's position, and they still don't admit that it was a mistake. So that's why he keeps getting policy that isn't his policy. But I do think his instincts are pure. He's been saying it since 20, 30 years. He's been saying for a long time that the wars have drained our treasury and that he's not in favor of these wars. But then they convince him if we leave, we'll look weak. I actually think this is a time of strength right now. Soleimani's dead. The leader of a lot of the mayhem is dead. This would be the time to come home. The Iraqi government, the democratically elected government, wants us to come home. We should come home.
I was just going to say, you think the president should take him up on this offer? You want us out? Let's do it.
Absolutely. If they can't fight for their country, why are we always the patsies sending our kids there?
Well, I can understand what Rand Paul is saying, but I think Rand Paul forgets one. Well, actually, he forgets two important points. One, there is the president, and then there's the presidency. The president can't want anything, but unless he's willing to fight and bring the support of the grassroots, it doesn't really matter. The gravity of the presidency, the gravity of the military-industrial complex, the healthcare industrial complex, and all these stakeholders that have been given power by politicians who have been bought cannot function with what they themselves feel they should be doing unless you have that grassroots support. But here is the kicker. Here's the kicker. Don't tell me what you think. Show me what you're going to do. And what Donald Trump has shown is he takes the path of least resistance to attain any particular goal that he wants, bar none. He cares about nothing else but Donald Trump. So Rand Paul, I understand what he's attempting to say. He's trying to say, oh, the president is pure in his belief, but don't tell me he's pure in his belief when he's appointing those same warmongering appointments that are likely to lead us right into war. So yeah, good criticism, Senor Rand Paul, but I think you're calling it all right.